Hello?
What's up, Lance?
What's up, man?
Hey, you got a minute, man? You wanna take it through a lap around this track once you get to start finish line?
Sure, yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Not, you
Yeah.
want me to describe stuff and everything?
Yeah, just talk. It's like don't tell us exactly what you're doing. Don't give away your tips. Just talk us how the car's handling in each turn and kind of like what the general thing people do going into each turn. Like I know everyone's
Okay.
gonna do it differently, but I would do Manny, but I've done it too many times. I don't think I've ever had one of these with you yet.
Alright, I will do it. Alright, I'll do it when I start to our finish line then.
Yeah, just talk through like the difficulties. I know coming out of turn 3, it's a blind turn.
Yep. Alright. So, come to start finish line right now. As soon as we get to start finish line, you gotta start turning left. It's very loose and somewhat tight through here. You gotta get slowed down enough. Get into the turn 1 here, which is very loose on exit and very tight on entry a little bit. Through here, it's really pretty much stable. Right here in turn 1, gets pretty tight on you if you ain't careful. And right here, you just gotta wheel it through there a little bit. You might see me right there get a little loose. And right here, I'm gonna drop it down in the second, and right in the first, and then get easy with it there into the throttle. Get into this little turn here. It's kind of wonky. You want to kind of pop it over at curb just a little bit, like I do it. Through here, kind of sketchy. You don't want to go too fast because then you might mess it up and end up going off the track here. Through here to the S's, it can get very loose on you if you aren't careful. It will get loose on you, and you will go spinning through the dirt. And then through here, you got hard brake zone here. Get slowed down enough to get to a point to where you ain't gonna get off over there and pull a cow bush and get into the dirt. And right here, it's just hard braking zone. If you ain't careful, you will end up like Tony Stewart and end up in the tires over there. And get through here, pretty sketchy as well. Trying to do whatever you can to get to start finish line. Gotta be easy with all there. Get to start finish line, and there's you a lap.
Now, when I was talking Steven through my driver, um, he ended up getting a little bit faster as it went on. Like by lap 5, he actually increased his lap times. Is that the case for everyone, or is it after like the first 2 laps your tires are gone? I know you guys were switching between whether you guys wanted to use a Coda or Sonoma setup, so I didn't know how bad tires were off and how quickly they wore off here.
It really just depends on how hard you push it. Like if you push it pretty hard early on, you're probably gonna fall off eventually, and you're gonna, go off track a lot. But lap times are probably gonna really fall off if you're, if you're one of the, I'm not gonna say one of the fast guys, but if you're up there in the pace, you're gonna fall off a good amount just because of this the amount of speed that you're carrying, like through the S's and through some of these corners. Your front tires and rear tires are gonna fall off pretty well, and you're gonna start slipping and sliding around and pushing in corners, and you might see a lot of guys in off in the dirt just because of that.
Now I know during the races last weekend, 11 was a huge passing zone. What's other big passing zones you feel like you can take advantage of? Whether it be passing a lap car, passing a guy in front of you.
Um, I feel like the little hairpin here at the last corner. I don't really know the names of the corners, but or the numbers, but
Turn 11, turn 11.
yeah. The last one's a good one. The first one's a pretty good one if you set someone up right there. Um, going down into the corner past the little whoop-de-doo, going down there at the very at the other end of the track.
The two sharp
That
rights.
first, yes. Those two corners are pretty good. If you might want to bump someone out of the way or just set them up and make them overdrive the corner. The
Oh,
S's is not a great spot at all.
yeah, that's what I was
It's
about to
too
ask.
skinny.
Where is one place you do not want to catch a lap car, especially if
The
it leads
S's.
the S's?
Yep, the S's, because it's so hard to pass. And if you do get side by side, the chances of y'all making contact or pushing each other off the track, there's a chance it's gonna happen, and it's just too risky to chance that. So then in that way right there, you're pretty much have to sit there and ride behind a lap car, probably unless you're ballsy enough to pull a Kyle Larson and scoot your way through there. But I don't know. We'll have to find out about that.
All right, man. Well, good luck today. You might be able to give Manny a run for his money.
I hope so, man. Thank you.
Why is my taskbar not hiding? Oh, I'll drag you back out.
All right.
Wait, wait. Drag him? Yeah, drag him. What's up, dude?
Well, hello there.
What's up? I'm trying to figure out why my taskbar's not hiding right now. Kind of annoying me. Hiding over here, but it's not hiding on my main screen.
This should be a great race. I think the road courses, while they're not your average oval course where you're getting the constant pressure, it feels like if you're running up front, you can really keep the pressure on the field to stay up with you and force them into mistakes.
Yeah, I remember when I did the what you call it, the Mid Ohio race, dude. It was definitely a Manny and Greg Kleiner definitely put on a show there. I know road courses. I know you did the Daytona road courses, Arca. You don't need to run the fastest race to get a good finish. All you need to do is make the least amount of mistakes. Um, I know I made a ton of mistakes at Daytona. I still ended up sixth in that race. So
Yeah, I mean, consistency is really the big thing, and I think you'll see that with some of the drivers where they're pushing it in
there we
practice,
go.
right? They want to get their most optimal times they can get. And then once you get into the race, though, you're going for your consistent times because hopefully, when you're practicing, you're finding out the edge that you can push it to. And then during the race, you just want to be backed off of that edge.
Yeah, I know when
Um,
I'm practicing for races, man. Like I'll make. I know every time we practice for Arca, I'll have like a 60x some mistakes I made just because I'm trying to figure out where I can push my car and the limits it can be at, especially with worn tires. I
yeah,
know
yeah,
Michigan, I made a bonehead mistake and exited pit road too soon.
yeah. I really like to focus on the optimal sectors in practice and getting each sector the best I can. And what I'll usually do is I'll find someone that I think has a pretty good grasp on the track, right? Look at their times and then see where I am struggling to make that up. And I think that's what some of the other guys also look at is they look at their sector times and just try to make adjustments from there, especially on the road courses. Obviously in the oval, you can kind of tell turn 1 and 2 or turn 3 and 4, right?
Yeah, the one
But
thing I did, I don't know if you know this, but I own teams in Xfinity Cup and I have a driver race tonight, so I was going to Manny seeing what he's doing differently, through parts of the track that's not as loose and like, hey, he's doing this here and here, and McComas ended up doing that. I think he ended up dropping almost a second off his time just by making those small adjustments. Yeah, 122 now. So he dropped a
yeah,
second off his time just by doing what I told Manny's doing. So like the sharp right-hander here, Simone and Corey going into both the sharp right-handers in turn 10. I was telling him what Manny's doing differently that he's doing. Ain't gonna tell him what that is. I don't want to give away secrets. If they're not going to watching the leader, that's their problem, not mine.
yeah. What I like to do is if I see, for instance, Manny out in the course, right, and we expect him to be a faster person, I'll go see his fastest time, and I'll watch. If I was there during the practice, I'll go back and watch his lap, see where he was at, and I will adjust. And that's helped me um, about every track. Because usually I don't get a lot of practice time in. I'm usually practicing the day of the race,
All
so it's
right,
not
so
like I have
I'm
a
done.
couple
I'm done
extra laps.
practicing then during races. That's what you're doing. That's yourself with
Yeah,
me during the races. If you're watching what I'm doing, 'cause I know Michigan. It was funny because everyone's like running a 40.7. I put a 40.5 down. Next thing you know, everyone's trying to catch my time, and then I end up screwing myself because I exited pit road too soon.
yeah. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make the race yesterday. I was busy with the kids.
Yeah, it was a caution-free race.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
Mr. Young Buck won it again.
the one time I needed caution come out to get a lap back, it don't come out. So I just ended up parking it, dude. I was in dead last. I wasn't getting that lap back. I was like, I'm done. 10 laps to go. I was like, no, I can't, dude.
So who you got for the favorite today?
I mean, based off practice time, Manny and Lance are both running 117s, but like I said earlier, you can run the fastest lap you want, but if you're making mistakes, it don't take someone. But one guy I want to keep an eye on, just from Mid Ohio, our kid in Mid Ohio is Greg Klein. He was leading to get him out of that race, and Manny ended up I think it was a pit lane error Greg had that cost him the win at Mid Ohio. He just couldn't get that lead back. So I think the underdog, he wasn't that fast in practice, 2 seconds behind, about a second ahead behind Manny, but definitely someone who can run a whole race clean. Manny's always
Now,
got to keep an eye out on every race. He's been up there up top, fastest guy.
oh yeah,
But
yeah, Manny is a force.
all it takes is one mistake, or maybe him and Lance get into it, or him get into the lap car, and Greg Klein can
Are
be
they
there.
gonna bring out full course cautions?
There
Because that's
is
gonna be the big deal.
there is going to be a comp caution between lap 18 and 24. One of Adam's going to throw it, just a bunch of field back up. Because I talked to Tabor about that. Not Tabor, I talked to some admins about that, how frustrating it was broadcasting a race that was so spread out. Not really a lot of close racing except for the leaders, and it was hard to keep track of who was where. So,
Well, I mean, you look at, because I mean, if you look here, right, say you have Manny is running 2 seconds in front, but if he makes a mistake and spins, either if the after that competition caution, that's gonna be huge because he's not gonna be able to catch back up.
yeah,
There's gonna be nothing to help anyone. So really, like you said, the mistakes, you have to be consistent here.
and another interesting thing is I don't know fuel window, but if someone
Yeah.
pits just for a splash of fuel and doesn't take tires, it could shake up the field because everyone's gonna have to repit again come competition caution. So it should be interesting if anyone just tries to short pit it, tries to get that position. I don't know if it would really work too much on road courses though.
Well, I mean, really, you gotta look at what your tires are doing, how much drop off you have, because if you're dropping 5 seconds, that could be enough. I mean, I don't know at 20 if they throw the competition caution at 20 and we have 20 laps to go. I think everybody's gonna pit and tires there. If you don't take tires, I think that could be a mistake at 20. But that's just me. I would take tires and fuel there, and then hopefully you could just splash and go at the end
I tell you the one interesting
if you need it.
the one interesting part of that track is coming out of I think turn 3, that blind turn, because someone spun out around that turn and you don't know it, and you're running your race line in your racing line. The one difference about this and Xfinity and either the Mid Ohio race, Xfinity, and our ARCA race at Daytona is they have no quick fixes. So all it takes is someone to spin
Yes.
out in their line on that blind turn, then hit them head on, and there goes their power.
Yeah, and there goes their race.
I
It's a
wouldn't
long go back.
I wouldn't say it's the race, but I mean,
Well, I mean, if you
you're
lose power, you're not gonna make up any chance in this. I
I'm,
mean,
I'm just trying to see if anyone has anything for Manny qualifying here. As Simone just ran his fastest lap today out of practice.
are they
And,
qualifying right now, or are we still in practice?
they're
No, they are
qualifying
qualifying.
right now, yeah. So Mr.
Oh,
Old
we
Man.
see them. I haven't done a watch. I guess we see them all on the track at the same time, huh?
Yeah, you can
Okay.
spectate through drivers.
So, what, Manny's at 118,
What is Taylor doing?
118.7?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out when Lance is gonna qualify because interesting
Where's
strategy.
he at? Now, he is my ARCA owner, so I would like to see him do well here. And he is, I mean, he's 10th in points right now. I think I have the updated ones.
I could actually
Yep.
pull it up right now. I should do that right now while we're waiting.
So, I mean, we have
Dum, dum,
Manny
dum.
at, it looks like he's
Bandit.
going to be the number one qualifier.
Is this updated? Yeah, this is updated after North Wilkesboro.
So,
Let
Manny at the top of the
me
leaderboard
close out all my
there as
tabs.
well.
Alright, so there is points real quick for everyone watching. Yep, Manny's leading points. He's been dominant all season.
Yeah,
Then you got
very
Pete
much so.
winning the Daytona race. You got Malarkey, who isn't here today. Oh shoot, I gotta make sure I message hold on a second. Actually, let's pull Barkley up here real quick if I got a chance. Maybe. Oh, is he not racing? No, Barkley's racing. No, he's not. Dang it, Barkley.
I see it, Buckley.
Yeah, I get those guys mixed up all the time. I'll have to message him.
So let's see who is our big surprise jumping up top in qualifying. Let's see. John Nedick up to second from running about 6th fastest during practice. But his time was very consistent. He did run faster in his qualifying than he did in his practice time.
Yeah, so John
So
ran
the
faster.
consistency
Simone ran
there.
faster. Ooh, the big shocker is Eric Fiorello. He ran 2 seconds, second and a half slower.
Yeah, he might have been
Buckley ran
pushing it.
his fastest lap of the race. McComas, he struggled in qualifying, ran 2 seconds slower.
Yeah, we see Taver ran about second faster.
He ran about a second
Wow.
faster. We
I
got
mean, that's
Lance
gonna.
Hill right here. Try to spoil Manny's pole there. He can get the laps
Oh,
on in time.
is he on the run?
Yeah, he's out right now.
Okay, let's see. He has a chance, but he has to get that lap done. How much time do they get for qualifying? 10 minutes?
He has the 3 minutes left. He has plenty of time to get one qualifying lap in.
Any mistake, though.
And he missed it. Yeah.
Let's see. I mean, this is going to be big for him, I think, because he has been running up front in most of those races and then has just failed to finish, like last week,
Oh,
where you saw their whole team was running up front until they started wrecking into each other before the finish. I mean, this team
that
really
hurt.
just needs to get it together, and I think
Well-
Lance can beat him.
Well, actually, Lance's team, he runs for Tabor. They've had a
Right.
really good outing the last 2 weeks. Let me pull back up the point standings. They actually jumped 2 spots last
Okay, I
last
don't
race
have
in
the-
team standings. So they've had a
don't
lot
have
of.
the team standings up.
I mean, because they finished. Does he have Joe or John? I think he has John. Oh, who does he have? All the Nidix. He has Joe. Yeah, so they finished fourth, and wait, nope, never mind. That's where they're at in points. I don't have the result.
Well, I think the race results, you can see
That's
back.
there it is. Last race results. Okay, yeah. So they
Yeah.
finished fourth and fifth last race. Remember, they only count the first 2 races, and then at
The first
Auto
2
Club,
racers, yeah.
they finished second and 7th. So they've had a really good last 2 races. But I mean,
Let's see if
Bash Brothers
Lance is
has.
about to cross the line. Let's see what time he pulls up.
Go to and there we go.
He's gonna need a good one. 1:18.554. He'll take pole.
Dang.
Still the pole away, and I mean, honestly, that's a great way to do it. Look and see what everybody else qualifies with. Get out there with just enough time to make your 1 lap. You only need 1.
All right. So now that qualifying is over. We will have 40 laps of racing here at Sonoma, sponsored by Kitsu. I think that's a Kitsu.
Kitsu Kitchen Supplies, right?
Soup shop.
Shop.
Wow,
Oh,
I'm
sorry, I
all
don't have
off. Wow,
I'll have it pulled up.
I'm all off here.
Kitsu Kitchen Shop. The sponsor for the Sonoma 40.
40 laps here at Sonoma.
And like I said, I think what I love about this road course, besides it being a classic for NASCAR, is the passing that it sets up in turns 1 and 2.
Yep, turns
Because
1 and 2.
It's
Both.
gonna be crazy getting into there. If they can hold it together, then they come down to that blind corner with a lot of speed, and it's gonna be intense to start the race.
Going into turn 1, both the 90 degree right and that very sharp hairpin right turn 11. If you watch the race, be watching for people setting up going into turn 10, getting the run off of turn 10 and setting up a dive bomb going into turn 11 there, or to pass.
So, not picking your team, obviously. Who do you have for your favorite?
Oh, I can't
win
pick
the
my team.
race?
My compass is struggling, and Malarkey, he ain't racing this week. But I gotta go with Bass Bros. I always go with Bass Bros. I mean, that's who I race for in Xfinity, or ARCA. So,
What driver is that? Sorry.
So tonight they have Corey, Pampere, and Manny running.
Okay, so
Isaac
you're
was
picking
gonna
Manny to
run.
win? Or are you picking Manny to win?
I don't want to favorite Manny because he's always my favorite. He's just so quick. Like I said, I think
Well, I mean, it's
I'm gonna
not
go.
hard to favor him, right?
I'm gonna go with Greg
Points
Klein to be
leader,
honest. Just
Greg
because
Klein.
how good of a run he had at Mid Ohio. How clean they kept that car, and all it came down to was a overshooting the pit box. So he overshot the pit box. He put it in reverse, still wasn't far enough back, and he put it in reverse again. And Manny had undershot his pit box, but Manny, he was able to correct his car in one move. And they had pitted they were like within a tenth of a second when they pitted. So just that double correction Greg had, he just lost the lead and couldn't get back in Mid Ohio. So I'm definitely going with Greg Klein. Maybe even the 8. Running the old gel senior skin there. That looks sweet there,
So that,
Mr. John Nidick.
obviously, not picking Lance as my ARCA owner, but you look at Manny, he's points leader. He's been consistently in the front every race, probably one of the better drivers in the league. And you see it week after week after week.
Yeah, and it's
but
not even Cup. It's Xfinity too. Constantly in the
It's
top 5.
right. And I think the big thing here, I think Lance and him are going to get into it and take each other out. And
I don't think
I
so. Just because
I see
they've
it
raced
coming in,
around. They've raced around each other so many times.
right?
A lot of times Manny's running near someone. It's either Lance or William Brown. When you see Manny fighting someone. But another guy I want to keep my eye out on is 25 Eric. He's actually he road races a lot in iRacing. He had a tough break at Mid Ohio. I think he made one mistake and it just threw him off. He couldn't recover from it. So if he can keep his race clean, keep an eye out for him possibly having an upset. And with that caution coming out at between lap 18 and 24 and grouping up the field, it should be interesting to see who makes aggressive move off after that competition caution, especially if they get spaced out. Because once you get behind some people and you're behind their braking points, it throws your race off. I don't know if you remember at Daytona road course, when you're behind someone, they have a completely different braking point. It throws
does.
you off because you enter that turn slower than what you want to, and it throws you off on exit. It'll get you loose coming off of exit.
Yeah, and I think patience will be key here. And like I said, I don't know if Lance and Manny are going to take each other out, but I think they're going to race it harder than what they need to early. And I don't know, the road courses just bring something else into it. But like you said, I like actually John Nedick to come up with the win. I'm seeing something from him, and I guess we're about to find out how it goes as they come around the corner.
And the interesting thing here is Manny actually has the advantage. Oh, I thought he did. When did they go green?
They're about to go green. They're coming up the.
This is a really late. Wow, they're just now went green. That's a really late green flag.
And he's getting loose.
Already got loose there.
Oh, those cold tires here.
Well, he has he has a good amount of right side damage too.
Yes, I don't think it's going to affect him too much here at the speed, but there's some contact in the back.
Yeah, well, my experience is you get that right side damage, your car can get a little bit tighter, but that actually might work to his advantage with Sonoma being such a loose race course.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy the way he got so loose, but we still Lance on the front, keeping it clean.
Ooh, Mr. John cut it close there.
Got some movers coming up the field, I think. Number 16, he's looking fast in the back as he's trying to get around number 25 in the back.
That's the 26 of Buckley. 25 of the Eric. He's up in 5th place, I think, right now. 6th place.
Lance and Manny are pulling away right there.
Yeah, this is what I saw at Mid Ohio. It was Manny and Greg actually pulling away. As I think Manny took that turn a lot better than Lance did. Wasn't able to get the acceleration off that turn, but definitely rolled through that turn a lot quicker than what Lance did.
Yeah, as the field comes through that hairpin, it looks like everybody kept it pretty clean. As everybody's giving each other
Brown,
space.
he's going to pass Pete Van Sprundle there going through that turn.
Whew. Big checkup with Greg Klein behind Nedick trying to get around him. Looks like he's carrying a lot of speed trying to get around number 8.
Yeah, I think Greg Klein, he had a great showing at Mid Ohio. Be interesting if he sets up a if he closes in that bumper by turn 10 and then does.
Oh, number 16's off the track in the back. It looks like he slid off. Is not collecting anyone as he enters the track. No cautions.
That is such a loud ding 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 ding. Who was that? Ham. Mayhem? I don't know how to pronounce the last name. Thank you for the follow. Shifted into neutral on both the front stretches. Oh, so that's what happened to Manny's qualifying time. He shifted into neutral on the front stretch on both laps on accident.
Oh,
Oh, that's a tough break. Mike Simone, I didn't even call it Mike Simone. He had a good showing at
really wide there. Lance
oh
and
look,
Manny both
oh Greg Kyle was trying to.
He's trying to get by.
He's trying to get by and open the door up for Mike there, as Mike actually lost some speed there coming out of that turn.
Yeah, I mean, Greg looks like he's a little bit faster than John, just trying to find a spot to get around him and not run through him. It looks like, I mean, he's carrying so much speed right here, too, coming through these corners, through that S. And Mike's right there with him, trying to hang on.
Going to the field right now. Yeah, this little pack we got back here with the 8 and 92 and 27. Oh,
someone off
the 8
speed?
just hit. Wow. I thought the 8 was going to get loose there. He hit that turtle, whatever you want to call that thing. And he's going to lock up the brakes there, going into that second sharp right. And Greg climbs right on his back bumper. See if he sets up a dive bomb going into turn 11.
I'm not sure what happened with the number 18, but he is in the pits.
80, Manspredo.
Yep.
He might have gotten
Number
the wall on turn 11. I saw him really slow last time around turn 11. Tough break for him. He's
who is that? Car number 21 off in the back stretch.
That is Pimpere. Ray Klein is really struggling around his H car. Definitely bunching these guys up.
Number 20, yeah. And number 21's back on the track. Didn't collect anyone else.
Where did I put my vape? I need my damn desk, and now I lost my vape.
But Manny and Lance are almost 7 seconds ahead right now of the pack behind them. They're just running away with this.
So I'm almost interested to see if Greg Klein's having he's struggling so hard to get on the 8. When that comp caution comes out, they're still sitting 3rd and 4th. See if Greg Klein maybe makes an aggressive move after that restart.
Yes, I mean, I would think that, or maybe just what if you go right sides only, or left sides only, just something to try to.
He catches up so much after that second sharp right. He gets on his back bumper here through these S's going into turn 9 and 10. And turn 11, it's just John has such a better turn on turn 11.
Oh, was John getting loose right there?
No, that's a really loose part of the racetrack. Turn 10 is really tricky. 80 is still on pit road.
Greg.
Oh, I think Greg had a better turn there.
He's getting there. He's gonna try and make a run, maybe right here.
Yeah, he's gonna have that drive off though, right there.
Yeah,
What's up, Barkley?
And I think that's where he's keeping them.
Hey, Barkley, I sent you a message on Discord. Justin Malarkey, he's gonna have a drop race for this race. He's on vacation. And for everyone watching, if you don't understand what I'm saying, so in Mdot, you get, I think it's 1 or 2 drop races a season. And what that does is you get the points you would get if you finish in dead last place for the field of the race. So since there's only 16 drivers,
Manny is putting pressure
18
up on
drivers
Lance right on the back of the bumper.
He would get the points for 19th place. Now I'm not even watching Manny. I'm watching this battle going on back here between
I'm
the
up
8
in
and
the
92.
car right now with Manny, and he's been on the back bumper of Lance the whole race, and I think he's kind of just keeping it easy. There's nothing to push for right now, especially with the competition caution that's going to come out.
Actually, there is something to push for. You need to lead those most laps to get that point. Look at Manny. He's going to come right up on the bumper there. It's so interesting is all these scenarios I've seen, everyone coming out of turn 11, that front driver gets such a better drive off. I wonder if that's just because that second driver is trying not to run him over. Ooh,
well, there is one thing to do right there. as you can. You can get to the back of their bumper. You kind of see what happened at the race this past weekend with Michael McDowell when he got spun in that hairpin. Caused him to finish back in the pack.
Oh, that
I
was
mean,
just him.
that
Him and Suarez weren't happy with each other. Suarez completely dumped him.
right, but I mean that's an option if you can't get around someone here. The last lap, you get to that back bumper and that
Look.
hairpin, you can spin them.
Look.
I mean that's an obvious option that can come into play here.
You hear that, Tabor? I think I figured out Daryl's secret going into road course racing. Maybe
I gotta
that's...
finish the road course first. But I'm just saying, Manny's gonna get to the back of that bumper. I mean, he's there every time.
Oh, it looks like
You
Lance
see
got a little
Lance
loose
gets
there.
really loose right there. He's gonna be on the back bumper right here.
I wouldn't say spin him, but definitely do a little bump and run.
Right, and I mean that's what I'm saying. You can get to the back of the bumper, push him up and out, and try to get there. But you see, Lance gets that drive off. Such a good drive off right there.
Ooh, I'm
we're
looking back
coming
here
up
at Greg
on
Klein, and he got an even
Lap
drive
20.
off.
Oh,
with...
he was looking to the inside right there, coming up that S turn.
I'm watching Greg Klein here and John go at it. Greg Klein's actually closer, the closest he's been to the back bumper to 8 all race long. He's gonna look inside, going to this. I think he's gonna be the first sharp right coming up here. No, this is the blind turn. This is the blind turn 3 right here. Got to the inside, he's gonna complete the pass.
Yeah, I think at this point, really, you're just looking at Manny kind of just keeping back with Lance. I don't think he's really worried about that point right now. Lance getting a little loose. I mean, Manny's just doing his own thing, and Lance, I think, is trying to push it to keep him back as much as he can. He wants to lead most laps, probably get to that first competition caution and the lead.
So we've had 4 races this year, 4 different winners. Manny, Pete. Oh gosh, I'll have to pull it back up. Manny won North Wilkesboro. Justin won the second race. Pete won Daytona, and then you had Pempere win a race. So 4 different winners. I know Xfinity. We started off. I think the first 6 races we had different winners in Xfinity. So should be interesting. I never really took Lance for a road course racer either.
Lance is a really good all around racer.
I don't know what happened here, but the 27 got around the 92. And he's now looking inside the number 8 possibly. Let's go see if I can't see what happened between.
Oh wow.
The 27 and the 92. I'm rewinding a little bit here.
Now, and here's the thing: they're coming up on a lapped car now.
Oh, the 92 went off track. Turn 10, 92, and the 8 both went off track. Around turn 10, yeah, and then and then Eric Fiorillo, he got loose coming out of turn 10, hit that wall, hit it pretty hard too on the right side.
Well, and like we said, consistency is the key here. So keeping it on the track is part of that consistency.
Trying to catch up.
And number 16 does a good job keeping it off track, and looks like he's going into the pits. Corey Wakefield. Leaders just passed him. Oh, you get Manny's into the inside now.
Yep. That's why I like having a second person here. So I'm looking at my other monitor. Let's see. I'm gonna go look at this right side damage that 25 has. See if he has.
Lance, oh yeah, really well.
At 25 has a decent amount of right front damage. Oh, I like that view. It's a little blurry, but I actually like that view. Zooms right in on the front of the car.
Manny's just keeping pressure.
Wow, he caught up time quick. That's gonna be interesting. So Manny catching up all that time. When he can finally get around Lance, I kind of expect Manny to be able to pull away. Because he caught up a ton of time.
Like I said, I think Manny's just keeping pace with him. He's not pushing hard. They're running, their last lap was a 119.
Well, we got a long caution coming up. We'll pull both
Manny
these guys coming in.
Ran a 119.1. So he's 0.2 faster on that last lap. But you see,
yeah,
he's really just keeping pace. And they're about to come up onto another lap car here. We'll see what happens if... Oh, no, I think I'm... There we go. I was back a lap.
I've done that multiple times.
Well, I went back to see how... Oh, Manny's to the inside.
Oh, that's how you do it. That's how you do it right
Lance
there.
has the inside though coming in the straightaway, and that's the important part. You don't want to give up that inside because you want it coming into these next couple turns. And there he goes. He's still in first.
Amazing.
You have to make that pass,
got-
I think, on the outside.
You gotta be wondering if that damage is affecting his drive off at all. Maybe he can't get the acceleration he needs. I know it's not a lot, but I mean, it don't take a lot in these
It
cars
might.
to affect it.
I mean, they are running a really good race right here. I mean, it's kind of hard. They're, what, 12, 13 seconds in front, 1 and 2. So Lance really just needs to stay up front, complete this victory. If he lets Manny by, I don't think he'll catch him. Manny is on his bumper, putting so much pressure.
I'm just going through the field right now, looking. I'm back in the pack a little bit. There's quite a few clean cars we got back here. I mean, they're not fast, but yeah, quite a few clean cars. The 70 looks clean. The 21 looks clean. Tabor's car looks clean. And I
Well,
mean,
we
that's what you need right here. I mean, because these guys are all in the top 10. They're not running a fast race, but they're running a clean one, keeping the mistakes at a bare minimum.
And here it goes again. Manny looked to the inside. I don't know if that's just this line or if that's where he's looking. He gets a little loose coming out of there, though. And Lance drives away again with that drive off. Picks up about 5/10 of a second off that drive off. So, but Manny just drives right back to him. And here they're about to catch some lap cars, it looks like. So this is going to be interesting that we're going to see them, what they can do and get around these lap cars coming through here.
Man,
Because these guys are getting loose.
How does a lucky dog work on the track? Do you seriously got to drive around the whole track? After 26 goes off track, oh, don't come back.
I think he did that just to get out of the way. He saw them coming up his rear view window and just said, I am getting out of the way of these guys. Because who we got in front of them right now?
Eccles.
You got Eccles. Let's see how this is going to turn out. If he's just going to give away, or is he going to stay in their way?
Eccles
that's
has
what
went
I
from
love.
racing in ARCA with the start of the season. He is not racing in Cup.
Oh,
he
yep,
pulled
just
off.
pulls out the way. Yep. And they're going to come up on these lapped cars. So it's going to be interesting. And we're about to see what they're going to do with these two guys battling in front of them, though. Because you got Matt Forns and Anthony Frey in front of them. And they are battling for spots. And not only do you want to keep that, but you want to keep that lucky dog also. Because you're not getting that lap back here.
Ooh,
So if you go a lap down, you want to stay in front. So these guys really need to be fighting for these lap spots. But we're only on lap 12, so they got about 8 laps to go. And Manny and Lance make the whole field.
Lance the Wheelman Hill. That's what I'll start calling you, dude.
Oh, it's such a good race with Laney and Laney and Lance.
Laney and Vance. We're gonna call this a Laney battle, all right? This is the Laney battle. Lance Hill, Manny, the Laney.
I mean, these guys are just mirror images of each other right now throughout this race. It is great, though.
Yeah, so the one thing.
Oh, you got Mike up to third, getting around John there. So he's been moving up. And we'll see if maybe now that he's cleared those guys, if he can maybe put some time up and catch the leaders.
So right now, as I'm looking at it, I think Angry Idiots has. Oh, who the heck does Mike drive for? Oh, he drives for North South. That's right. I'm trying to look at the standings right now. You got North South, Bash Brothers.
Oh, this is going to be interesting as Lance and Manny go around the lap car. He stays to the inside.
You got Latte, Bash, North South, Nidic Racing, Angry Idiots. Oh, Eric and Greg are teammates. I did not know that. Yep, those are the two teammates finding it out right there. And Eric and Greg.
So we are on lap 13 now. So you got Corey that's will go 2 laps down here shortly in front of him. And then the next car in front would be Mike. Well, Anthony Frey, I'm going to see him on track.
He's on track. He's in 13th. He's a lap down.
Oh, did he just get lapped?
Yep.
Oh.
He's the one running back there with Matt Forns.
Oh, okay.
And that's the battle for the lucky dog. Because the next person in front of them would be
Oh, I see it now.
Compare. Wow, what a that drive off Lance kids off that turn 11. That's what's
Yep.
really hurting Manny.
Well, and I think you get that position, right? Because you're into the inside, and those corners set up the inside driver really well. Or that you coming off the corner on the outside, and then you're going inside for the start-finish line. And I think that's really the key. You're not going to be able to make that pass and outrun Lance on the outside right there. So even though he's getting to the inside of that corner, I don't think it's going to matter. Unless Lance spins and gets loose coming off of it, it's going to be tough for Manny to make that pass there. I think his better bet is getting to the back bumper on this back stretch and running it down there. He needs to be to the inside when they go into the final corner.
Yeah, for sure.
Or turn 11.
Oh shoot, not me to do that.
But you got Michael in 12th, be the last car in the lead lap that they're coming up on shortly. Number 21. Then you got number 70, and they're all close with the leaders coming up right on their tails. So, I think really honestly, the big thing coming into the competition caution is that battle for the lucky dog, wherever it ends up being, is those guys need to realize that if they go a lap down,
I think the
They need
battle
to
for
fight.
the lucky dog is going to be between McComas and Taver. Or that might be the battle scene on the lead lap. Thanks for the like Tom Lim. Because they're gonna catch Compare. Ooh, as Eccles goes off the track there.
oh,
Corey just
see.
like completely yeeted his car right there.
Oh, that's
'cause
gonna be interesting because they're coming up on
Corey's gonna pull off.
Michael. But that's a
And
hard spot to
so
pull off
another
at.
interesting thing here is a replay of what happened at Mid Ohio is Manny was running second. They were about to lap that 21 of Compare in Infinity, and Compare did his hardest to stay in the lead lap. Let's see if he does it here. Let's see if Lance sets up a dive bomb. I don't think Compare's gonna let Lance by easily. Oh, I don't think he chose to. I think he got tight coming off that turn. As they're coming up to McComas now.
Oh, let's see. This is gonna be interesting, right? Well, it doesn't affect either of them, but Lance is starting to put a little bit of time
I
when
think
these lap cars are getting in the way too.
I think that what had happened there, I think Compare is trying so hard to hold Lance up, he just overdrove his car going into that turn. They're coming up to McComas here. It'd be interesting what McComas does, is he's just gonna let the leader. He gets loose.
Loose in front of
That
Lance.
might cost Lance some time there.
And he's back in front of Manny. Manny is dropping. He's over a second behind now, and I don't think it's. It's obviously not a big deal with third place being 20 seconds back.
Another interesting thing is they are coming up on Taver, Lance's team owner actually and teammate. Should be interesting to see if Taver will hold up Manny, or it'll be interesting to see if he laps Taver. Because
Well, I think he's gonna lap Taver because they're still 5 laps away. So to hold up that much,
well, the earliest lap I heard was lap 18. So
they're
if
2
it
laps away.
if it flies that, because they're coming up on lap 17 now, so it should
Taver
be
gets off
interesting
track
to
there.
see if Lance laps Taver here, or if he's gonna wait until see if the competition comes out at lap 18, because he has almost a second to work with here, and Taver's about a second and a half, 2 seconds ahead of him.
Now, what he can do though is if he does get in front of Taver, is he can hold up on the next car in line, which would be Derek Schimmel, not lap him, and keep Taver with the lucky dog.
Oh. But on Sonoma, do you really want to give your teammate the lucky dog? Because you gotta drive
Absolutely.
3 miles around this track. Let's see. Okay, never mind. I lied. It's only 2 miles. You gotta drive 2 miles around this track. Whoa, Lance gets loose!
Oh, Lance!
Oh, no!
No! Is
Wow!
that no cautions, right?
No caution. I think Lance's car is done. Oh
No!
no!
What
I
happened?
remember I was talking to Tabor last week, and he was saying it's the things here and there cost him the win. Let's go back and watch the in-car
Oh, just
view.
wheel speed. Went wheel spin.
It's so because he had such a lead
Oh,
off of Manny there.
wow,
Let's
that's
go to his
huge.
cockpit. Wow, dude, you go to his cockpit and he hit the gas and his car just kicked sideways. Hits that wall a ton.
Oh, just unfortunate for Lance. And like we said,
I'm gonna let him cool down a little bit here.
that
Um,
consistency is key for the whole 40 laps.
let's
And
bring. Oh, I don't want to bring
oh,
there.
that wheel spin, that is unfortunately
Let's.
how it's going to end though for him.
Yeah.
He's not going to make it back
Hey,
to the
what's
pit.
up, Lance?
No, what's up, man?
What happened there? It looks like it sounded like you just got in the gas and just your car kicked sideways. Had that been your normal throttle, where you got in the throttle at and just worn out tires caused you to spin out there?
Yeah, to be honest with you, I have no idea. I mean, I've been getting it in the gas the same exact spot every single time. I don't know if I just got in it a little bit harder or what, but it just went around. Went around so fast I couldn't even save it. So, yeah, it is what it is. Just gonna try and we got a caution coming up here in a little bit, so just gonna try and come back from it. I mean, we still got a long race ahead of us. So,
Yeah, I got a new nickname for you, man. Your new nickname is Lance the Wheelman Hill.
yeah,
I'm
this
gonna
track's
start
very
calling.
tough.
I'm gonna start calling you Wheelman because I know it's probably your strategy. I think it was coming out of the first turn. The second turn seemed like you were getting loose a lot, but it almost seemed like that's what was giving you the speed to stay ahead of Manny there. You seemed like you get your car a little bit sideways, but you were doing it almost every lap. First time I saw it, I thought you were getting loose, and I saw you kept doing it. So
Yeah.
you're definitely wheel man, dude.
Now, Lance,
Man,
are you
it's
watching your oil temps right now?
oh, I'm
Is everything
fine.
looking
Yeah,
good?
yeah, we're looking all right still.
I mean, you're missing your entire front clip. So,
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
when I
yeah,
saw
yeah.
you hit that, I thought you were done for,
Yeah, it's
radiator.
caution.
Oh,
So,
so okay, I'm gonna drag you right down, Lance. So
all right.
this is a great break for McComas. He was about to lap Tabor. Like I am talking, he was right there to lap Tabor, and the caution came out. So McComas will get the lucky dog. Um,
Really, I'm just honest that Lance is still going. When I saw him driving off of there, I thought his car
yeah,
was done for.
I did too. I'm gonna mute my
Well,
audio like I always do. I'm gonna go talk to my teammate, my driver. As McComas gonna take a lucky dog here. Yeah, what I do is I already got permission to Tabor. I can act as the crew chief during the race while on broadcast. So I mute my mics during cautions and go talk to my drivers and just give them input on where they can improve at. Actually, when Malarkey won, uh,
because you give him insider knowledge, I got you.
no, not
All right,
really.
little secret.
Just like if you've ever had a spotter or crew chief, kind of like letting them know who's doing what differently. Only thing I don't do is I don't intel information. Like so, if they give me info on what their pit strategy is, I do not tell my team that. I don't tell my
Also,
team
Lance
what other.
got he's coming out in third.
I don't think
It
Lance
looks
is
like.
really be able to continue too much, man. I don't.
Well, I mean, really, he was only 10 seconds back when the caution came out. So that was you. You didn't really fall back that much. obviously it's a long race, but you look at the speed that which he was driving with, he still has a top 5 in him, I think.
Hold on a
But I
second.
mean,
Hold on a second. I'll be right
on
back.
okay.
Hey, how many laps will Green? Oh shoot! We want to make this quick pit stop. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see on a lead lap. You should. Let me know how much damage you have. I'll keep an eye on a pace car. Just not going around the turn.
13 seconds optional.
I don't think you have time to take it, dude. You have to take tires and go. That pace car's right on you. You're gonna lose another lap if you don't. Shoot, if you have to speed out pit road, just get it. Nope, there goes the pace car. Damn. Oh well. Alright, I'm back. McCombs can go a lap down again. When he pitted, this is the difficulty of the road course racing.
Yeah. Well, you look at John's up in second, Mike up in fourth, and
Where's Mr. Greg Klein at? What's his name looking like?
I mean, really, unless Lance has the speed, I mean, you look like this is gonna be a Manny runaway, unless he does what Lance just did.
Well, you see that, dude, but during Mid-Ohio race, there was an instance to where William Brown got loose onto the grass, and I'm talking he missed Manny by like 2 inches on the last lap, and Greg Klein was like only 2 seconds behind Manny at the time. And he was trying to lap a car, and he almost got spun by that lap car, losing it.
Well, I mean, it looked like the lap cars did a really good job of getting out of the way here.
Yeah. I'm here. What's going on, Manny?
How about it, Isaac?
Oh, I think your luck is starting to turn around, dude. I don't know what happened late there. He got loose and golly, I don't know if anyone else has anything for you this race, dude. You guys were good 15 seconds ahead of the rest of the field, dude. So I guess if you stay mistake free, you should be good here.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping for. Lance, I mean, he was so fast.
Are you guys at 1 to go or 2 to go here?
We are at 1 to go at the line. We had to delay the green because the pace car is way ahead of everybody.
Caught up.
Yeah, he delayed it like half a lap ago. He probably should have waited, but it was just for safety, I guess. But I'm excited to see what Johnny has for us. And Lance, he's still gonna be fast. I mean, he's missing a hood, but I think he's still gonna have something left in the tank for us.
So, real quick, did they give McComas a waiver round, or did he still get the lucky dog? Because
he got the lucky dog, but he actually got lapped by the pace car. Because he had to go through pit road, and the pace car. I mean, the pace car's running pretty darn fast. I'll tell you what.
Running 120.
So the pace cars were running pretty fast, and they got lapped. So I guess they got him waved around here.
Okay.
Oh, I mean.
Alright, man. Well, good luck, dude. Guess we keep that car clean. I don't think anyone has anything for you, man.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping for. Thanks for the luck, man.
So it should be interesting to see if that pace car is cruising, dude.
I know. That's what I'm
Oh
saying.
my goodness!
There's no way. I mean,
I'm watching this, and these
Performance
guys
isn't
are
even gonna
struggling
catch
to keep up with it right here to these turns. Yo, iRacing, slow down that pace car.
especially through the corners, right?
God. This thing is hauling.
Oh, they're going 2 laps to green now.
They're still letting the whole field catch up. I mean, I appreciate what they do here, man.
Oh, I mean, that's the point of the competition caution, right?
Yeah,
I mean, you got guys on the front stretch
if
trying
you
to
ask
catch
me,
up.
it would be stupid to get the field going green with, not everyone caught up here. We still have people trying to catch up. You see Taver, Buckley, they're back there. Eric's still back there. Anthony Frey, McComb's still trying to get his lap back, about half a lap behind.
Well, I mean, I think really you got to push your car here. You cannot be taking this as a slow sludge, especially when you guys are in the back of the field.
And the one thing that hurts is the people trying to catch up, they're having to burn up tires to catch up to the field.
Oh, I don't think it burns the tires though, actually. while you're under
All right,
caution.
so now pace car lights are off, so they will be going green this time. Oh, so William Brown, where did he start? Well, William Brown started P9. He's up to P5 at the time. I think he is the
Oh wow.
biggest mover. If I'm not
Uh,
mistaken. Yeah, no, he's the biggest mover. P9 to
well,
P5.
you got Schimmel's up to 8th. He started
Oh
11th,
no, Matt Foran started 18th. He's up to 12th.
but he is a lap down. So I
But
mean,
he
not,
is a lap down. But that don't matter. They give a point for the person who gained the most positions during the race.
Okay.
And right now, it is looking as it is Matt Foran's.
Okay, I did not know that. Well, that's a good reason to start in the back, I guess, if you're trying to get an extra point.
I don't know about Arca though. Oh my goodness.
I mean, I think in ARCA I can start in the back and still finish up front for most of those races. But I mean, you look. So you got Matt, but he's not going to get anywhere else unless he stays up with the leaders and starts lapping people himself. I mean, that's his only best bet of getting any more positions. But you look at
Really
William
curious.
Brown can gain a few more positions there. And I mean, you look at Mike Sim and Lance Hill and Joe Nedick. Those are people he can pass, I think. Especially if his lap times have come around and see what he's been running. So I mean, he has outdone his qualifying time. So his race speed is pretty good.
Yeah, we're gonna go
See
green
what happens.
this time here, and yep, definitely be interested to see what happens with Lance here. It'll be interested that front end damage if his engine will blow with these 18 laps to go.
Well, he has plenty of air. Let's see how it goes.
Manning gets a great jump there. Didn't get loose that time. 17 to go.
As the field is bunching up
Ooh.
behind him.
They are bunching up behind
Maybe a little
them.
contact. You got one driver off in the dirt. No one else, it looks like, got caught in it. You got Matt making some
I think
passes.
that is the 16 of Corey Wakefield. He looks a little bit behind the pack there. The 70's catching up. I don't think have anything Manny. We'll see what happens with Lance here. See if
And you got Steven in the back, finally caught up to the field.
tough break from McCombs, man, trying to get that lap back. And that's one thing I was worried about. Not just my driver, just in general, whoever got the lucky dog, if they ever be able to catch up to the field because it's 2 miles. He gets around Corey Wakefield pretty easily here in the back. We got a big bundle of cars back here by the 24 of Joe Nedick. Well, it looks like a big bundle on my map, but it's really not. Wonder who's in
I mean, the
front of
big
him.
thing here is you got Manny with no one in front of him to slow him down.
Who was the no
And
number car? We're gonna have issues.
just driving away right now from John. With
Yeah.
John in front of Lance.
And this is the one thing I predicted when Manny got in the lead. It's just driving away from the field.
I don't think we predicted. Oh, someone went off track in the back. Got loose going right before the hairpin.
So Lance is able to keep up.
Travis Eccles.
I don't think he has
Down.
a car for Manny though.
Not anymore. I mean,
No.
unfortunately, with his wreck.
But to be honest,
that
I
takes him
don't.
off.
I think.
But he does get around John, so he's up into second now.
I do think
So
whether or not he got in that right, if Manny was ever able to get in front of Lance, I think Manny would have drove away because you saw all the ground Manny made up when he did lose ground when no lap cars were near him.
right, but as it went on, and the lap cars still started getting in their way, Lance was able to navigate him a little bit better than Manny.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was just the timing in when they caught him, but right now, I mean, you see Manny's driving away, and unfortunately, Lance does have the damage. But we saw it happen to Lance. Can it happen to Manny as we get later in this run? I don't know. Manny's probably
Taking
up
out
there
cones.
chilling.
He's just taking out cones up there.
I mean, you never know. You saw Lance just got in the throttle, spun it. So
Man, what if
We'll see what happens.
iRacing ever implemented the damage like actual NASCAR has? Where it hit those cones, that would destroy your front end. I mean, those cones aren't light. I mean, they're light, but with the body these guys run and the type of material they use on these cars, they don't take a lot to
Oh,
put a dent in the cars.
who is that? Number 21 is into the wall at the hairpin.
Oh no.
Michael
Not a
Pimper.
lot of damage.
He
on him.
falls back.
Yeah, I've done so many of these races. I've finally learned
Oh,
the names.
number 47 spinning by himself. But
He's a lap
Travis
now.
Eccles struggling. But Manny with the gap, 4 seconds in front of Lance. But, I mean, for Lance, if he can maintain into second, I think that's still going to be a win for him with that much damage.
Yeah, but yeah, no. If you're Lance, you're beating yourself up, man. Making a
Yeah.
silly mistake like that. I know during the Daytona race, I can't remember who won that race. But I know Angel Hernandez was catching up to him, and I think it was Alan Brown. I can't remember who it was. Man, he hits the cone again. Whoever won that race, I had spun out, didn't realize Angel Hernandez coming up, and spinning Hernandez out. And he only lost the race like by a second. I felt bad. I took him out.
Trying to see if there's any good racing coming out. I mean, really, you got Lance even pulling away from John, even with all that damage. And you got Mike right behind him on. I think that's where you're going to have a fight for third later on with Mike and John coming up.
I'm really curious if Lance's car can survive these last 14 laps because he hit that wall a ton. And
Right. And it looked, like I said, I thought he was done for. I'm surprised he drove away.
I am too, because he hit that wall a ton.
Well, unfortunately, when you jump in car, we don't get oil pressure. So, unless he's driving around with
I
zero
do.
oil pressure, that car's doing great. I do not have oil pressure.
Oh yeah, no oil pressure, no wattage, no water pressure, no volts, just RPMs and lap time, and no fuel pressure. His car's surviving off of instinct alone, I guess. I don't know.
The wheel.
Yeah.
It has the will to win. I mean, he is catching up. He made us up a second on that lap on Manny. So
All right,
it is
Manny.
not over
we're
yet.
gonna start finding all you drivers for every cone you take out. As a 27 missed that braking point going to that turn, it's gonna allow the 8 to get around him.
And that is the key to this race. Consistency.
Dude, Lance is still catching up to Manny.
He is making up some time. He
my
might.
God.
I mean, it looks like all that air might be helping him as this run goes on. That engine is staying cool, I guess. But this is gonna be the key, right? I mean, he's picked up over over a second in this last lap.
Another interesting thing to be is Manny struggled with
What?
lap traffic. So if Lance has
Yeah.
stayed right here where he's at, when Manny finally catches lap traffic, will that open the door for Lance?
I mean, Lance ran a 1:18 that last lap.
Oh my God.
He ran faster. He ran a 1:18.66
Holy
his last
cow.
lap. He is about 5/10 faster right now than Manny. So it is not over yet. If he can stay consistency, that was faster than Manny's qualifying time, even though he shifted into neutral. That's not here or there, but
All right,
Lance
Manny,
is not out of it.
that's $20 right there. $10 per cone. Work it over. I want your race winnings.
Let's see.
You're having these crews work extra hard having to replace these cones.
There's
Corey just
Manny's
said that was
118
terrible.
and Lance again 18.559, 2/10 faster than Manny.
God.
He is not letting him get away with this that easily.
If Lance
So we
wins
may
this
see a race.
I want to see that engine blow.
No. Let's see that. We need him to get up there and put some pressure on Manny is what we need to see. That's going to be a great race, especially when they come up on lap traffic to finish the race. We'll see what happens.
Manny kind of look like he screwed up that turn a little bit there. I think that turn a little wide.
I'm wondering. Taver goes off.
Oh, that's the first mistake I think Taver's made all race.
He's missing his hood, so he might have made.
Oh, is
another
he
one
really?
At some point.
Oh, and he's a lap down.
Yeah, at some point.
Oh, that's right. No, wait. Yeah.
When did that happen?
When did that happen? Because
He wasn't a lap down,
no,
was he?
he wasn't, because he was right there about to go a lap down when the caution came out.
No, I believe Steven
Got the lucky dog, and Taver was about to go a lap down at the start.
I thought Taver was behind.
No,
Steven.
no, Taver was in front of Steven.
Oh,
Actually,
okay.
I'll tell you this right now. Steven was in 11th place, and he's now in 10th. So at some point in the race, Tabor made a mistake. Hey, Chris
well.
Wages, thanks for the like.
So that is his second mistake of the race, I guess. But
Ooh, we got a good.
What?
I think we got a good battle going back here. It was a 25 and. I don't know what car that is, but we're about to fight.
who is it? The 25 and what?
I don't know. It don't tell me.
Oh, who
Derek
is that?
Schimmel. We're gonna fight Schimmel. We're gonna fight.
Who-
No number on your car.
Is he a lap down?
Oh wait, actually, we're gonna be on Schimmel for a bit. He's actually running the sponsor right now. So
Does
we'll
he?
ride with Schimmel for
Where
a
is
bit.
he?
Give the sponsor some screen time. I did not
Oh,
realize that. Yeah,
he's in 8th right now, so that
Yeah.
was for.
that was for
position.
position. Yep,
Okay. Schimmel's running our sponsor,
with no number.
which is Kyushu. I can't say it.
Kishu Kitchen Shop.
Kyushu Kitchen Shop with the sponsor.
I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna Google him real quick.
Let's see.
Oh, Tabor goes around big time there. Oh, and McComas gets gonna sneak through there. Tabor
Lance-
went around and I don't know if he collected someone.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, no, Tabor went around that turn.
Lance picked up another second off that.
Yeah, Tabor just
last
got
lap.
loose by himself, and Buckley hits the wall hard. Oh, it's a tough break, 'cause I think Buckley was on the lead lap. Oh, no, Buckley's a lap down.
Luckily, is a lap down, but he was fighting for Tabor with position. So
Yeah, Tabor went around. Buckley went to go dodge and miss Tabor and to slam that concrete wall. And looking back at it, I think Lance got lucky. He hit that tire wall right there. Because had he got loose over that concrete wall, that probably would have blew his car up.
well, you look right now, and Lance
Corey!
ran about a second faster almost
Oh,
that
Corey,
last
what happened
lap.
to you, bro? What happened to you, Corey? I don't know, Corey. Lance is hunting him down with no hood.
I mean, this is incredible, really, when you look at it.
Dude,
The
this
physics
is
iRacing
astonishing.
gives us. I mean,
It brings me
really-
back. You know what's funny is it brings me back to Bristol. There were out of the top 10 cars, there was like 6 of them with no hood or no bumper. At Bristol, and I think that was Xfinity.
Well, we're not seeing the same, drive off. I don't think from Lance without the hood.
If Lance is gonna make a pass, if he catches up, it's gonna have to be in the 90-degree right-hand turns. One of the two.
Yeah, I would agree. I think. Do you think Lance puts a bumper to him? I'm gonna say yes because he's missing it. So he's gonna throw it out.
I don't know. I mean, if you ask me, that would be a dirty move because Manny had the chance to put a bumper to him multiple times.
Number
to get around him.
47 looks like he's gonna stop and just pull off track. Travis Eccles. I don't know if he had an issue. I know he's been struggling this whole race.
Oh
Nope,
shoot!
he's giving it back to the gas, going back
I'm not
again.
even live. I was like, what in the world are you talking about?
Yeah, see, it happens to the best of us.
Actually, Lance looked like he's. Manny, stop taking out them cones. Cannot
I
believe
mean,
Lance is still keeping up right now.
the fact that they're 2 seconds together, I mean, that's an amazing feat, I think, because when we looked at it, Manny looked like he was the faster driver, I think, throughout the first half,
Oh,
even
for
though
sure.
Lance was leaving.
Corey said he better not bump him. Okay, Corey. I'm gonna ask you this. Put yourself in Lance's shoes. All right. Let's say he had the perfect race car, road racing. Any track that involves a little bump and run, you can't tell me you're not gonna bump and run someone on the last lap.
Well, and I think the big thing, though, even in real life,
I can't say that because
road racing
when we were at
brings
North
out
Wilkesboro, Daryl,
the nastiest.
when that
Aver is getting around. I guess another lap car.
when
Anthony,
we were at North Wilkesboro,
Manny's
and that-
coming up on the 2 lap cars. It's going to be interesting.
yeah, when we were at
Is he
North
gonna slow him
Wilkesboro,
down?
and that wreck happened after the white flag flew, I got through that wreck with no damage. I had the chance to put the bumper on the outlet, and I didn't. I ended up finishing second. I guess it just depends on the driver. And there goes 2 more cones. Go replace them.
All right, now let's see if
tracker.
it messes up Lance here, trying to get around these.
I'm
lap
almost
cars,
curious if Tavor's gonna hold up Manny.
but would you?
I would. Yep.
I would
Yep.
do everything in my
Yep.
power to hold him up.
Yep.
I do not care. You got to give Lance
Mhm.
that 2 seconds right here.
What track was that?
Taver, your job.
What,
This is your job right now.
What track was it that Larson was leading? Got held up by someone, Logano, and he got held up by Logano, and Blaney ended up winning the race. What track was that?
I'm not sure.
Was it Blaney? Has Blaney won this season?
I don't know. I don't think so.
All I know is Logano held someone up.
Here it
and it
comes.
caused
Is he
Larson to
going to
win.
hold him up coming into these
Yeah, no,
hairpins?
Blaney won that race.
I don't think. I'm not seeing Taver get out of the way.
I'm not either. Man, oh,
There he goes.
I'm
He's
not
not
either.
getting out of the way.
He's not gonna get out of the way.
Do not get out of the way.
He's not
You
gonna get
gotta
out of
do
the
it
way.
for your
He's just
team.
gonna open the door for Lance to catch up here.
Lance has to put the pedal
Now,
down right
will
now.
Manny put the bumper
Right
to
now.
Taver? Atlanta, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you,
You
Alan.
better. You do not want Lance to catch you.
Uh,
Right. There's only 6 laps to go. He has to do
Blaney
everything. he
Blaney
can
ended up
do.
winning that race, right? Atlanta. Let's see here. Oh, Taver's gonna get loose.
Taver's not giving it to him.
Taver is not gonna give it to him. Let's see if Manny puts
You
the
hold
bumper to
him
Taver. No. Oh, Manny's gonna try to get
Keeping
the
it
bumper.
clean. Keeping it clean. Taver's gonna hold him up.
Eccles
Lance
is
has
there
to
on
get-
the side of the road.
Yeah,
Eccles,
Eccles is just doing his
escape.
job. Taver's holding it up. He's doing a great job of it, keeping it clean.
He is. He's doing a great job. He's taking the preferred line away. He's not blocking him. He's just taking that
No.
preferred line away.
And Lance
what
is
is-
within 2 seconds now.
And it's what? Oh my goodness.
Lance says, "Here I come. Time to put it down." And here we come
Woo!
with another
Taver
lap
with a
car.
nice save. This is gonna open the door. No, Taver
Nope.
is gonna block.
There he goes. He's gonna be on the
Look at
bumper.
Lance
Here
is there.
comes Lance.
Lance is there. 6
Lance
to
is
go.
coming up.
Taver is doing everything he can. There's Corey. Is Corey gonna
Look,
bump?
Lance is driving
Wait,
it in.
this is interesting. Corey is Manny's teammate.
Oh, Manny
Manny's gonna
getting
get loose. Corey is
Lance.
Wait, Corey is Manny's teammate. Will Corey get away?
Oh my God! There goes Taver right in front of him. Lance.
Oh, Lance,
Oh,
is
Lance
gonna
loses
oh,
too.
Corey's gonna get loose in front of his teammate.
Oh,
Oh my
Taver back in
goodness. Taver is back in front. Corey just got loose in
Lance.
front of Manny.
And Lance is right behind him still. Taver's still in front. Can hold him up again. Oh my God! What a great action. You couldn't ask for anything better. Taver's still holding him up.
Taver's still holding them up. That dude, Corey
Lance-
getting loose, might have just cost Manny the win if Manny can't get around Taver. He had the door open to get around Taver, and the door shut when Corey got loose and Manny hit him.
Taver is doing a great job at racing right now. Look at the line he's taking,
Oh!
keeping him up.
He is holding
Lance-
him up like crazy.
Lance is 1 second back. He is driving the wheel off of that thing right now,
You
trying
know,
to catch up.
look at Manny all over the back bumper. I'm telling you.
He's giving him a push.
Oh, Lance is there. Lance is there.
There he goes.
Oh, there's the bumper. Lance gonna get around Manny.
Now here's the chance. Taver has to get out of the way of Lance.
Taver
Get back
has to
in
move
front
for
of
Lance
Manny.
and hold Manny up. Taver has to move out of the way for Lance. Oh, Lance is gonna get loose. Oh, he almost lost it right there. Oh man, if I'm Manny, I am frustrated. Wait, Taver's not moving for Lance. What?
There he goes. There he goes. And
No.
Lance is around.
Oh, Taver.
And Taver gets pushed out of the way.
I think Manny's like, he's like, take this, Taver. Oh, Taver's gonna. Oh, Manny's
And
entering
Manny's
pit road.
pitting. Does he have enough
Does he have a
fuel?
meatball?
I think so. I think that's what he came on the mic and said. Whoa. That is huge.
No. So Manny has a meatball.
That's what he said.
Oh, wow.
Now here's the big thing. We're not out of the woods yet. Here's John Niedick.
Oh,
2.5 seconds
Oh
back.
my God. Where did Nidick come from?
Well, you had Taver holding the guys up. Now you got John 2.5 seconds back. 3 laps to go. What, 3, 4
You know
laps
what's
to
crazy?
go right now.
When we saw Lance spin out, we
Oh,
thought
there goes Taver spinning.
we
also
thought
right
we
behind
thought
him.
the race was over for Lance. Here he is back in the lead with 4 to go. But now he has to worry about Neidig, who is not underpowered here. Neidig
Fresh
has
car.
almost a perfect race car still.
Yep, and I think he's done a great job keeping his tires away. Or keeping his tires clean.
I want to interview Manny, but I don't know how pissed off he is.
Oh, the post-race interview with Lance and Taver, Manny, is going to be great.
I don't pull them in all together, so I don't want a fight to happen.
No, I understand, but I'm saying all those interviews are going to be great because I can't wait to hear this story. But now, does John have any teammates in front of Lance?
Wait, I gotta go look at that.
Because now you set up something similar. You
Yeah.
got Mike and Pay. Let's see if he's going to let Lance go.
Real quick.
If he does the same thing to Lance.
Christopher wins and goes, that's it. I hope John wins because blocking like that, fuck.
Oh, Michael gets loose.
You know, that's
in front of
interesting. Because I was wondering
Right?
if Michael was going to hold him up because Michael's the other teammate of Manny. But hey, if Manny can't win this race, neither are
Oh.
you, dude.
Michael, he keeps it. And John's starting to fade. He's 3.5 seconds back, so
Oh
he
my.
needs to drive the
goodness.
wheel off it right now. if
What
he
a
wants
turn
shot at
of
it.
events catching up to Taver. Hey, the crazy thing is yeah, Manny can be mad at Taver, but part of that blame has to go to his teammate Corey because he got around Taver, and then Corey got loose, and then Manny got collected with Corey getting loose.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, obviously, that was a huge turn of events where Manny had to hold up for him. And, I mean, that's just unfortunate. And it's how it goes. It was great to watch.
I'm seriously curious if Corey was there to try to get, in the way of Taver. Because Corey was Manny's teammate. So I'm almost curious if the game plan was like, hey, Corey, I'm catching up to you. Help me with Taver here. I cannot get around him. He's taking away my line. He wasn't really blocking. It's not like he was cutting the nose off. He was just taking away the preferred line. Something you see all the time in NASCAR. When your teammate is in the lead, or your teammate's struggling behind, like Blaney and Logano at Atlanta, you're not blocking. You're just taking away that driver's preferred line, and you're making him work hard to get around him. Because if Manny would have went high at one of those turns and got around him, Taver was not going to follow him up. I know Taver. He was going to let him pass on the outside. But Manny couldn't get out of that preferred line because of Sonoma. So when you take away that preferred line, that causes someone to catch up like that.
And the big thing is, though, we talked about this early. Manny struggled against the lap traffic. He could not get around him and out of his preferred line. He did great. You saw him running fast up front by himself.
But when it came to lap traffic, he could.
If they didn't move out of the way, he struggled.
And that's where Lance has excelled this whole race. Is when it came to lap traffic, Lance was willing to go out of his preferred line to get around him. Manny wasn't able to keep speed out of his preferred line, and that's what got Manny.
Yes, and like we said, Lance the Wheelman Hill did his job coming after that wreck, driving it back as we go to the white flag, I believe, right now. What a race from him. He's going to have to get through these last traffic. He's 4.5 seconds in front of John at this point. If he cruises it, he's taking it smooth. You see lap cars are getting out of his way.
Eccles has had a whole terrible race. I feel bad. That guy is such a good racer. I've never had issues with him. Race me clean every time we've raced the ARCA.
Well, the big thing right now is, John. Lance getting a wreck! No, who did he spin?
That was Pimpere. Wait.
Michael will not get out of the way.
Now that was blocking.
Yes. But at this point in the race, you're Lance. You're driving through anyone that tries getting in your way.
I almost wonder if that was discussed in that team chat.
You know it was.
Because
Lance
lapped Pimpere twice in the last 5 laps.
Hey, I'm doing everything I can right now, right? That includes blocking.
As Lance will come across turn 11 here, he will win this very interesting race at Sonoma.
What a great
turn
race.
of events. I'm going to go back and watch the
Kitchen
replay
Kitchen Shop 40 at Sonoma did not disappoint.
Before I pull anyone in here.
Wow,
I'm
what a great
curious
race.
What happened to Pimpere there. Let me rewind. I want to go to Far Chase here with Pimpere. Oh yeah, I don't know if impaired block. I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know if that was a block. I don't know if impaired didn't realize he was there or what. Lance was not having any of
Well,
it.
who was our big mover of the race? I think that'd be William Brown. It looks like up 5 spots, finishing 4th. Great race with him too.
Yeah, definitely William Brown. Um,
Did you see
so
Eccles
let's
just driving out the track?
pull Manny in. What's up, Manny?
That was a heartbreak.
Interesting race.
That was a tough break, man. One thing I was talking during the broadcast is I know you're struggling to get around Tabor there, and
I was ready to get on voice chat and start.
well, one of the things I was talking
Ugh,
the things about is he wasn't necessarily blocking you. He was just
No, he
taking
was.
away your preferred
He
line.
was.
He was
I
just,
think at a certain point there comes a little line and it's called blocking. I think he took that line a couple times. Because if you look at my lap times, I go from running 1:18s. I ran at 18.5, and then the next lap I catch Tabor and I run a 19.577.
yeah, and I know another heartbreak was for you, man. Is you had finally got around Tabor, and I didn't know
I
if
hit
you.
Corey barely, and I got a meatball.
Yeah, I didn't know if you were talking to Corey in chat in that team chat, but hey, Perry's not happy. Oh my god!
It was.
Oh my god!
And I think you saw the speed that you had.
Hold on,
and
Perry just destroyed Lance Hill while he was celebrating. All right, so going back to what I was trying to say is, were you talking with Corey when he had caught up to him before he spun out? Like, hey, I can't get past Taylor. Help me out here. Was that?
No, I just kept. I mean, I know I had push to talk off tonight. And I was giving a. Yeah, I always kind of get a little bit heated during the race. That's why I usually have push to talk on. But I was giving Tabor an earful. I wasn't actually, physically talking to him. I was just kind of yelling at him through the screen.
Yeah, I know,
Um,
I know. It's frustrating, man. Like,
It's
it knocked
tough.
you out. It knocked you out of the win. But you got to give Lance some props for him to be able to somewhat keep up with you with no damn front end.
Yeah,
Like,
I think if
that's
anybody was going to
impressive.
win this race, I think Lance should have taken it. The fact that he hit the wall, I was surprised because he was running away from me. And
Well,
he lost it on that one turn over the hill. It's coming down the hill.
Well,
He gave it too much gas
yeah.
and lost it.
Another thing I realized throughout the race is, even with Tabor, it almost seemed like all race when you and Lance caught up traffic, it seemed like you struggled more than he did to get through traffic.
Yeah, I could.
yeah.
I really am bad at passing at this track because, for whatever reason, when I'm in traffic, I cannot focus. I can't run the right line. I can't. Yeah, it does not turn out right for me in traffic.
Are they just throwing off your braking points, or?
Yeah, because a lot of these guys are braking later than me, and that's no fault of their own. It's just what they're comfortable with, and I'm braking like a good 50 yards later than some of these people.
But
It's hard because it
Yeah.
screws up your line. You got to adjust it, and then you got to build up and try to pass them. And for whatever
if-
reason, at this track, there's 2 zones to pass. There's that one little drag strip, and then there's the final turn. I think those are the only
Yeah.
places you can successfully make a pass.
and that's
And it's just hard.
one
There's
of the
not
things I
enough
was
room.
saying during the broadcast is when it came up to you fighting Tabor was there a little blocking? Yes, but it was also the fact that the breaking
You
points
can't
being
pass on this
different.
track.
You can't pass on this track, and he was just managing to take away the preferred line. Was there times that he might have blocked you a little too hard? Maybe.
There was a couple times I was really getting ready to turn
Well,
him, and I usually don't. I don't want like to be like that, but man,
But
That
it
was
was also
having a
the
tough time
it
staying
was
disciplined
also to
behind
the
him.
point to where, like you said, it's hard to pass, and this is a one-line racetrack. When someone takes away your preferred line, it's hard to get around them.
You
I
put the
think
bumper to him.
you can put the bumper to them, or you can dive bomb harder into 11. But one thing,
But I was trying to keep my car clean as much as possible, and right before I got the meatball, right before I came in, I was giving him. I was getting ready to turn him, but I was like, well, I have a meatball. That's not my place.
I
So
can't believe that gave
bumped
you a
him a couple
meatball, but Lance
Yeah,
didn't get a
I-
meatball when he slammed that wall.
He's missing a front end. I don't know what gave it to me. I'm looking at my car right now on the replay. When I had that meatball,
You know when it came?
oh, you know what it might have been? Oh,
You made
it might have been. I might have had a flat tire. iRacing doesn't simulate what it feels like to have a flat tire, so it just gives you a meatball when your tire hits 0%. And what it might have happened is when I hit Corey, it did some glitch and blew one of my tires. That's the only thing I can think of
Hey.
because I didn't have engine damage. My oil temps were fine the whole time. It was probably one of those weird
Go
iRacing
look at
things.
prepared takeout Lance while he's doing donuts.
Here, let's go check this out. I did not condone this, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I can understand
Well,
why he did it.
what
I'm
I
not
was
gonna yell at him
watching-
for it. Are you kidding me?
All right, man. Well,
When
I'm gonna
I
drag
was
you out. I'm
watching-
gonna interview the winner, and I'm gonna interview. I think John finished second, or Joe finished second.
Yeah,
No,
John-
John did. Joe finished
No.
P6, I believe.
He finished 6th.
All right,
Manny,
man. Well, that was a
my
good race.
recommendation-
It was fun. It was definitely fun to broadcast the rest. Sucks you couldn't win. You know me, I'm always pulling for you, man, just because you're my spotter. But sucks you couldn't
You
get
gotta
that
use the
win.
bumper.
But I guess we might be looking for a little bit of payback coming into Pocono. Well, maybe.
Nah, I try not to hold
Well,
grudges.
maybe not from you, but we might see from Corey from Pear. We can already tell from Pear it wasn't happy. But I'll catch you later, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me in here, guys.
No problem.
Great race.
What's up, John, dude? You were there, man. I know you're probably hoping to God that Pampere and Lance got into some more. I already knew Pampere was not happy. He blocked the heck out of Lance coming out of that first sharp right-hand turn.
Yeah, I was hoping. I'm not gonna lie, but oh gosh, I don't know. There at the end, when Lance and Manny got into it, the 25 was between us, and all the way down through the S's, I couldn't get around him, or compare whoever it was. I couldn't get around him through the S's because it's a very tricky part of the track. And man, I was hauling the mail through there. Second place though, I'll take second.
And
Yeah, man.
watching it,
You
you
were,
snuck up on him.
You were sitting back in third most of the race, dude, and when that stuff happened with the leaders there, we looked up and you were 2 seconds behind Lance, and I'm like, oh crap, John might have a chance to sneak this win away.
I was pushing really hard at the end. I was driving my race. I was just hitting my points, saving my tires for a good push at the end. And when I knew I had to go, that's when I got caught behind. I think it was a 25 through the S's, and that's okay though. I mean, like I said, he had nowhere to go. But at that point, I do believe I could have reeled in Lance. Whether I could have got around him, I don't know. He's a good driver, and congrats to him for the win. So
Yeah, well, I'm gonna let you get out of here, man. I think I'll see you Monday. You said you're gonna join me Monday, so
Yeah,
we'll be
see you
up there.
Monday.
We'll be up there. We'll be up here Monday in the booth. I'm gonna talk to the winner here.
All right. Hey, Lance, congrats, buddy.
Thanks, man.
Lance,
Way to use
I
your
don't, I
bumper.
don't think you made too many friends that race. You and
No, I
David.
didn't. No. I
Hey,
definitely
but you
didn't.
did make one friend with the checkered flag, and that's all that
Yeah,
matters.
yeah.
Got
Like
there first.
I know Pampere wasn't happy. I
I don't
don't
know what his deal was, to be honest with you.
I don't know if he meant to throw that block coming out first right-hander. Definitely looked like he wasn't giving no room. It's hard to say. I'm not in his shoes.
Right.
But even before Tabor, started holding up Manny, just the fact
Yeah.
you were able to keep up with really a second half to 2 seconds, with all that front end damage was just amazing, dude. I don't know how you're able to keep up with Manny. You were turning fast laps on him. I'm like, how is he doing this? He has no hood and no bumper. Where is the aerodynamic physics iRacing?
Yeah. I was about 4 to 5 seconds off of him, and
Now, did
Oh,
that
I gained it.
damage make your car tighter and actually a little bit to your advantage, or did that make your car looser, or did it have no change?
it made the front end tighter, but the rear end was still as loose as it was before. It didn't really change much except for the front end.
Now,
Oh, so it actually
did you-
kind of helped you out a little bit.
Yeah, kind of, not really at the same time.
did you and Tabor discuss what happens when Manny came up on him? Was that a discussion?
Was that in y'all's team chat? What was going on?
Because
there?
I know I would have been like that.
Oh no, I was just driving. To be honest with you, I wasn't even talking. I wasn't saying a word. I was focused. Seemed like Tabor. I don't know what he was. I don't know if he was trying to hold him off or he was just trying to stay on the lead lap
we'll,
or something.
We'll pull him up in here for the interview. Hold on a second.
Okay.
He was
Okay.
well. He was already a lap down.
Oh, he was.
So
Oh.
he was. He
He might have been
wasn't fighting for battle.
He might have been
but
trying to help
what-
me then.
And I think that's his job, right?
What's
As
up,
the
I guess
team
Tabor?
so.
owner.
I guess so. Dale, I guess is what he is pretty much. Dale Earnhardt, baby.
What's up, Tabor?
What up?
Man, you guys made no friends today, that's for sure. Definitely made from a really exciting racing end of that race, though. That's for dang sure, dude.
Yeah.
So, Tabor doesn't sound too happy, but
No, he ain't.
But
Yeah, I'd be happy with your
going
driver
into
getting the
when
victory.
Manny was catching up to him, dude, I gotta give you props, man. I think you ran some of the quickest laps you had ran all race. Just by taking away the preferred line. My opinion was a little bit blocking, yeah, but when you have your teammate in second place, that's kind of what you expect. That's what teams are for. Someone else to help you out on the track, whether they're in the lead or they're in second place. If you're about to go a lap down, you're going to take away the preferred line.
Yeah, I think Sonoma's hard to be too wide anyway. That's what I wasn't gonna let Manny buy easy, but I did tell everybody, I was like, look, if he gets to my quarter panel, I'm gonna let him go. Like, I don't want to hold him up. I don't want to do that. But I just, just ran the race. I didn't even look behind me, honestly. Like, I was just go.
Well, and honestly, it looked like he never even tried really
No,
to
yeah,
get
it
to your
looked,
quarter
that's
panel.
what we were just looking. That's what we were just looking at, and we thought he was really, really passive. And I was like, I don't know if he was.
I'll be honest, Tabor. If you would have done that to me, I would have moved you out of the way. If I'm
Yeah.
if I'm leading the
I
race,
don't even think he got to me though. That's the thing.
Well,
Like, I think that he was racing so passively.
no,
that-
he got
He
you
got to your bumper,
twice,
but he never attempted the pass.
So 2 laps in a row, both those sharp right hand turns, those 90-degree right turns. He was at your bumper. He just didn't. I would have used the bumper. I would have pushed you out of the damn way because
yeah,
if
and I would have been fine with that.
yeah, but it's a little passive race with Manny. I don't want to.
I mean, this is the way I look at it. I gave him an ample opportunity to pass me going through the S's on the right side, and it would have set him up really good for the kind of like hilly kind of part.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't do it.
Because
That's what we saw.
the one thing me and him saw all race. I know you're probably back in the back. You can see too much Tabor. I know Lance saw it because he was in front of him. I'm not trying to trash him. What I'm saying he was further back in the pack, so you couldn't see it. Is Manny has struggled with traffic all race. When Lance and Manny got to the traffic, Lance was able to go through them a lot quicker. Manny actually lost about 2 seconds at one point in time because of traffic.
No, yeah,
And
that's
it
what
wasn't
we knew
anyone
that.
blocking.
No, yeah, that's the thing. Like, Sonoma is just one of those tracks, man. And I honestly like. I don't know. I like it and I don't because you just can't breathe there. It's always something like you just can't breathe. Like
No.
it's a right-hander there, right-hander here. Like you don't have those long straightaways and those, like when you do at Road America or Watkins Glen. Sonoma is just bang, 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 bang. And I don't know. I really do feel like I did some of the best racing of the night when Manny was behind me. I know that for a fact. The hairpin was tough on him because I was hitting it almost damn near perfect.
Yeah, I was actually
Yes.
shocked. I know there was a time because there was another time. I think it was the same lap he got into Corey. You had gotten loose coming off of turn 3, and
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Tabor. I'm not usually a dirty racer, but I would have put the bumper to you right there just to get past you because you're holding me up, and I have your teammate behind me catch me a half a second a lap.
Here's the thing. First off, it wasn't my fault. Like, I got loose. I was struggling the latter half of the race. I mean, I'm struggling the whole race. It was just a tough track. What happened between him and Corey? That just sucks. Like,
Yeah, I
Corey
feel
got
bad for him
loose.
for that.
Like, that's the whole thing. Because, like, he was gonna get past me right there.
He
like,
was
whether you
past you
like
when
it
it
or not.
happened.
Like, there was no need to use the bumper at all at that point. Like, he was already past me. Corey just got loose, and it just happens to everyone.
Now, when you got back in front of him, though, the race was still on. You got back in front of him after that incident. You're driving hard again, and Lance was able to catch, and that
I was
was
able to get in front of Manny again.
yeah. You're
Okay.
when that happened. That's
Oh,
when
yeah,
Manny had the
I
issue.
remember that because
Now
Manny got
that's
wrecked.
when
Manny got
yes.
in front of him, and then
Yeah.
that's when Lance was able to pass him.
No, Manny had to
because
pit. He had a meatball. Yep.
Yeah, because he got the meatball from hitting Corey, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, and I was watching it. I was like, I'm so confused because Lance nailed that wall going home like 80.
Oh yeah,
And
I'm lucky.
Man-
I'm lucky it was a tire barrier too.
And Manny, like, yeah, he hit Corey a decent amount, but he didn't hit Corey nearly as hard as Lance hit that inside wall, and it gave Manny a meatball. How much damage did you fix under that pit stop there, Lance?
Maybe like 5 seconds. To be honest with you, just to a point to where it gave my head back.
How much
It's off.
damage did it have?
Almost. It was like 1 minute and 30 seconds.
And you didn't want to take it all.
Oh no, I didn't want to lose that many spots.
Yeah, because they go to pack. You can't pass
Well, you
on this
came back
track.
third.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
the thing too.
why I
Is like
lost second.
if you already know you can't pass, like I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Like I'm taking every opportunity as I can as a leader to pass where I can pass at.
Under pace laps there, I was kind of testing it before I pit to see how much grip it still had in it, and it didn't feel bad at all. So I was like, get a little bit of it fixed and just charge hard, see what we can do. But I wasn't as fast as Manny. I obviously feel bad for him for what happened.
Yeah, no,
With
I
that
do feel
quarry.
bad for him because I was really like I said, I wasn't even paying attention to my rearview mirror. I know that he was there, but I wasn't looking. Like I was just worried about hitting those marks, and I was really excited to see if Lance and him could get to it and kind of have a
Yeah.
drag ready to finish after the
I was
hairpin.
wanting to battle with him.
But it sucks. There's always next week. I feel for him.
Pocono's gonna be fun also.
It should be interesting if you see any retribution. This might be a start of a good team-world rivalry between you guys and Bass Brothers.
I don't think there should be. I don't
drilled
think there should be
Lance.
any retribution for what happened there. So
We'll see. We'll see what Pocono holds for us.
I don't understand the issue.
I can see
You
Pimp
s-
Bear being mad, but I mean, what happened there? That wasn't really
Yeah,
my
I
fault. It
haven't-
was
I
either me
haven't-
get put in the wall or me turn him. Like, which
I
one you
haven't
gonna
watched-
choose?
I
Like,
haven't watched the whole thing with
He
Lance, but I
nailed
will.
you doing donuts.
oh yeah, I don't
Like,
really
holy
care anyways.
crap.
But
He said
Well, I
no
think
donuts
that-
for you.
yeah, I got a good bit of them in though. A lot of smoke show there for the somewhat fans we got there, but
I mean, Lance, I think the big thing, you just being able to drive away from that wreck and keeping it together to get to the caution, save your position,
yeah,
get back on track. I mean,
Yeah,
that
it
was
really
huge.
did.
I mean, I don't know how many drivers might have just turned it off at that point.
yeah.
But-
I think I mostly got lucky though because I hit the a tire barrier instead of a
That
concrete wall.
that's about 10 feet
That-
to the left.
Yeah, that concrete wall would have killed it, in my opinion. I would have been lights out, and it would have been done for sure. But got lucky. Lord bless us for that one. But I don't know how I was able to will it back
So-
up there and kind of keep up with Manny though.
Yeah, when did you lose your hood, Tabor? When did that happen?
So, yeah.
Yeah, when's
I was behind Joey and my pedal was just slipped. They come and bolted, and yep, that's what happened. I was running a really good race too. Like I was starting to settle back in and be fine, and this pedals came bolted, slid
Yeah.
out from underneath me, and couldn't brake for the hairpin.
All right, well, congrats on the win there, Lance. I'm gonna drag you both out. I'm gonna end my stream. Thanks for the exciting race at the end.
Thank you.
Yep.
Ah, he drove
What a
himself
great
up.
race.
What a great ending to that race. But I'll be live again, Pocono for Xfinity, and then next week Cubs racing Pocono. I don't know what it is with Tabor making these schedules where it's 2 tracks in one race. Thank you for all tuning in. Definitely exciting end to that race.